Yo, let me tell you something. You all may have beat me to the punch with this situation, you understand? But, the reason why I joined these, black organizations such as Nuwaubians, or rather cults, is because I was there, to uplift the people. I always was optimistic when it came to my people. But, throughout the course of the years, I just seen my people act more ratchet. And there were people that were in my life, such as your Pretty Ricky, the mother of my children, and others that, told me that, black people gonna be black people, and, you can't change them. And if you try to change them, that it's gonna be an impossible job to do. But I continue to strive on, to change the hearts and the minds of the people, because they were my people and I have faith in them and blah, 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 blah. But I can tell you in 2021, that I've changed my mind, and I've had this state of mind for a minute now, and that is that black people, we're not positive, and neither do we want to be involved with anything positive. I've said this on this channel for, like 1,001 times. Just, if you just want to know just how positive black people are, just listen to their music. Just listen to our music. Listen to who wins Grammys and award, all of these awards and shit like that. It sure is not, Joey Badass, all these conscious rappers and shit like that. It sure is not them. You understand? It's the ones that's really, really ratchet. It's the female rappers that show their ass off and talk about licking butt and sucking dick and all of that shit. Those are the ones that's getting awards. Straight up. It's the Lil Nas X's that Lil Nas X said on the Breakfast Club, fuck your kids. So the more ratchet you are, the more negative you are in this society, you'll be rewarded. And black people don't seem to figure that out. Like, you have white execs that will reward you for talking about genocide to your own people. But if you were to talk about, like, hurting a white person, oh man, please, you get dropped like a heartbeat. Straight up. And it's just that plain and simple. But black people, from what I seen, man, black people are gonna still, like a lot. There's a small amount of black people that want to be successful, that want to be positive, that want the best for everyone. But there's a large amount of people that are the opposite of that. Straight up. And I've been on this planet for quite some time, and I can tell you, man, this is real talk. Yeah, true indeed. I've been arrested quite a few times, and I know that some of them were, racially profiling me and stereotyping me and all the rest of that shit. But damn, it's hard to say, man. Pause. It really is. But throughout my lifetime, I've gotten used and abused more by my own race than anyone outside of the black race. Straight up. This scar right here where I got stitches, ain't no white dude pistol with me, a black dude did. This scar right here, ain't no white dude punched me in the face with a ring and busted my damn skull open and shit. A black dude did. Matter of fact, they jumped me. It was 3 of them. Couldn't one of them beat me, so 3 of them had to jump me. I can tell you the endless amount of stories of shit that I've been through with black people. Straight up. And should I just say niggas? Because there's a difference between black people, civilized. Black people are civilized. Niggas ain't. Straight up. And what you see on Love and Hip Hop and all the stereotypes that you see in the movies, there are niggas that are just like that. I've met them. Mentality and all. They don't want the best interest for black people. You talk that brother shit to them, they're gonna be like, yo, I ain't your fucking brother. They'll stick you up in a fucking minute. You know how many times I've been robbed in the hood? To the point where I'll never go in the hood ever again. Ever. Yo, seriously. They got a slogan. It says, if you're not from the hood, don't come to the hood. That plain and simple. And I live by that shit. I'm never going to the hood. For what? You live in the hood, I'm not going. I'm not from there. I don't know none of those people. Oh, well, I'm from there. You could trust me. Nah, fuck you. You'll fuck me over too. Straight up. And that's just the truth. And I see it on this channel and on my new channel. When I, do little joke shits, like I'm like singing, or like I'm telling a joke or something like that. Like it appears that, I'm like being a cornball or some shit, but I'm just trying to like entertain you while I'm trying to I say so-called because I'm not no teacher, but somewhat educate you, right? Like YouTube, it's all about entertainment, but you want to put in that message behind it. Everybody, oh, you a cornball, you a this, you a that. Damn, I can't smile, I can't laugh, I can't tell jokes, I can't have a good time. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I remember when I was growing up in the 90s, we couldn't even smile. Smiling was a weakness. People will look at you, dudes will look at you and stick you the fuck up. Straight up. I remember the other day, like I was in the grocery store, right? And I was checking, they got that machine, the blood pressure machine and shit, and it tells your weight and all the rest of that. So I was there, and my shit was like a 123 and 70 something. It was extremely low, right? Because back in the days, I used to drink like that, and my shit was like 159. Like I was damn near needed to go to the hospital. My blood pressure was just so fucking high. So this dude came by, and he was like, black dude. He's like, yeah, you checking your blood pressure? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, because my shit is extremely high. He just kept on going on and on and on. And I'm sitting here like, man, shut the fuck up. Straight up. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that negative shit. I don't want to hear about when you was drinking and smoking and all the rest of that dumb shit. This is the reason why I don't fuck around with niggas. I don't have nigga friends. Matter of fact, I don't have no friends because most of the friends that I had was niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they all come in all shapes and sizes and colors and genders and all the rest of that shit. I remember one time I took this, this broad, I ain't even gonna lie, like the broad was nice looking and all of that shit, right? She had a little pass, but I don't be questioning that shit. Everybody got a goddamn pass for real. You understand? And I learned throughout my lifetime, you don't ever fucking ask certain questions that you don't want the answer to. Like, how many niggas you slept with? You don't ever want to know that. First and foremost, that bitch is gonna lie to you. And she say 12, you best believe it's a 0 and a 0, but 2 zeros behind that 12. Like more like 1,200. Anyway, so, had a pass or whatever. I ain't sweating it. I'm just gonna wine and dine the broad, like literally. So I, told her come through. You know what I'm saying? At that time I was eating meat or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cook for you and all of that rest of that shit, right? So I went and got the stir fry shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the boneless chicken. I got the stir fry shit that come in a bag. You know what I'm saying? The vegetables and all of that shit with the little seasoning pack and shit that you put in the wok. I had a wok, like a real wok and shit. I went and got the sesame seed oil, all of that shit. I did it up. I went and got some Cabernet Sauvignon, some red wine, nice red wine or whatever. I had the wine cups, all of that shit. I bought her fucking food. And she was eating like right in my living room, you know what I'm saying? She didn't appreciate that shit. The reason why she didn't appreciate that shit, because she was just so used to hanging around and being around niggas. So I bet you 9 times out of 10, she went to her homegirl's house and was like, yo, that nigga had me drinking wine. Not knowing you sounding like a fucking idiot. Damn, that nigga ain't had no, you mean to tell me he ain't had no alcohol, he ain't had no Alizé, he ain't had no E&J, he ain't had this and that, blah, 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 blah. No, I ain't dummy. This is the point that I'm making. So, when I check it. Like when I do these videos and I'm talking about, we need to change and this and that and so forth, I don't think like, when the last time you ever heard me say we need to change and like I really, really fucking meant it. And I wasn't even really talking about everybody. I was just talking about a specific small group, like the people that I'm talking about, like the black people. We need to change in order to get better. But niggas, they ain't gonna change. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to the niggas because I know niggas ain't changing. I'm serious. I've been around niggas all my fucking life. A lot of my family members are niggas. I don't fuck with them at all. That plain and simple. A lot of your entertainers, a lot of people that you fuck with regardless of whether they actors, singers, rappers, or whatever have you, are niggas. And you wonder why, you know what I'm saying, you a nigga. Because you're being entertained by one. Now, true indeed, I ain't gonna lie, I listen to some ratchet shit like when I'm working out. Straight up. And it ain't even ratchet, it's like 90s joint. It's like Westside Guns, Conway, Benny the Butcher and shit like that. Those dudes, they're literally, like, seriously, I know they talk about drugs and violence and all the rest of that shit, but I'm just being real. Like, I gotta separate them from the other bullshit, because, like, they're talking about, like, real shit, real life shit. Like, that's how they used to live. And at that point in time, they felt as though they didn't have a choice. I'm not trying to, like, make an excuse the reason why they're saying what they're saying, but it is what it is. But that shit motivates me. It motivates me. I'm in the gym and I'm pumped, boom, 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 boom. But outside of the gym, I'm listening to shit like I'm a piano, Afrobeat. You know what I'm saying? Wizkid. I'm not listening to none of that crazy shit. I'm listening to some shit that's gonna keep me upbeat. The day and time that we live in, let me tell you something, nobody's promised tomorrow. You wasn't promised yesterday, so you damn for sure ain't gonna be promised tomorrow or the next day or the next day. I can put this car in reverse and drive off out of this community. Matter of fact, it's a cop that live right up the street. Right up the street. So I could come up here and make a right, then make another left and drop past by the fucking, matter of fact, he brings his squad car with him to his house. So his squad car is parked at his house. He can get behind me and say, yo, he made a move, bop, 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 and I'm going. I don't have time to be on some negative shit. This is what bothers me about black people. Black people act like they got time. Excuse me. Niggas act like they got time. You ain't got no damn time. You don't have time to be bullshitting. You just don't. The other day, got shot, right? Black people wanted me to make a video about it, because, yo, seriously, I called it. Now, he didn't die, but I got a video called R.I.P. Spot got him. And I was in that video, I was talking about how he was gonna be the next person to get shot and killed. He didn't get killed, but he damn for sure got shot up. But at the end of the day, I ain't got time to be talking about him. We already know most of these rappers' destiny. They're destined to die. And they're collateral damaged. Collateral damage to the business execs. They're better off dead than alive, to be honest with you. Because now the business execs can eat off their publishing and all the rest of that shit. And send their daughters and sons off to college. In other words, niggas are expendable. And I don't understand how y'all don't get that. And what white people do, they don't categorize and say the black people over here and the niggas over here. No, they put us all in one big ass bowl. And all in one big ass bowl to white people, racist white people, people that want to make money off of us and our culture, we're expendable. And you can't fault them, because at the same time that they believe that we're expendable, we believe it, excuse me, no COVID, as well. And I'm here to tell you, I'm done. I could give a fuck about people. Straight up. Niggas. I've been dealing with them all my life, man. Now I'm not, you know, I ain't into all of that shit like you gonna see me with a bunch of white friends and, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be a sellout and this and that. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, from now on, I'm just like rolling dolo. I'm gonna pick and choose my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pick and choose, like I sort through broccoli, like I sort through zucchini. Like, when I'm at the fresh produce section, if it's just one spot on an onion that I'm about to purchase, I'll put that bitch back. That's the same thing I'm gonna do with my friends when I pick them. Oh, he got lazy-like tendencies? I ain't fucking with you. Oh, you don't want to eat right? I ain't fucking with you. Straight up. Because you only got one life to live, man. And my friends and the female that I sleep with or I deal with, they're going to have to be damn near perfect. Because I'm tired of dealing with people that got all these imperfections. Damn, 2 or 3? Okay, cool. We could run with that. But you got about 20 imperfections? And half of them shits is your fault? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Straight up. But yeah, man, I had to make this video because I get tired of these motherfuckers in the comment section talking about some, oh, you a cornball, or you this, and you. These videos are not for you. They're not. They're not. I'm trying to make people laugh. When I did those skits with Sweet Baby Jesus, I was trying I was trying to get you all to laugh because I'm just too serious. I'm being too serious on these fucking on this channel. And I just wanted to, make it a little bit jokey and shit. But then y'all, oh, he a cornball. Let me tell you something. I'm an introvert. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Like, if you were to meet me right now, I wouldn't have too much shit to say to you. Straight up. You'll be asking me questions. I'll be like, yeah, one word, like, yeah, nah, yeah. Straight up. That's how I am. Like, I be saying this all the time. Like, people be thinking, like, I talk a lot. You understand? Because I do YouTube videos. I don't talk. I'm dead ass serious. Watch. For those that live in Charlotte that may bump into me, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, don't be surprised what I'm about to say. Don't be surprised that it's true. If you come up to me, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna let you talk. And then if you cool, then I'll open up to you somewhat. But I'm gonna get a feel from you. And if you like weird or awkward or you fuck it. I'm gonna shut the fuck down. I'm gonna be some shit like, yo, I gotta go. I ain't trying to be funny and da. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Cause the reality of it is I really don't talk to people. Cause I don't like people. I just don't. I don't like people. I don't trust people. That plain and simple. The only thing that I really like in this life is the gym. That's why I get a peace of mind. That's it. That's it. I don't like fucking with nothing else. Straight up. And the beach. When I'm at the beach. You know what I'm saying? It's just. And this shit is crazy. I remember when I was younger, man. I was really, really optimistic, man. And people, like, black people, niggas was taking advantage of me back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love black people, man. I mean, I used to. Well, I say niggas, because I'm trying to separate the two, black people and niggas. I used to love my niggas, man, but now I don't, because niggas ain't worth shit. Motherfuckers trying to you know what I'm saying? I should have known y'all niggas was fucking stupid when you was like, yo, you gonna have to get a pass to come to my city, and you gotta let me know when I'm in your city, when you in my city and this and that. Nigga, it ain't your fucking city. What the fuck you talking about? Anybody can come to whatever city or state they want to go to, period. You can't stop these motherfuckers from doing A, B, and C. But I understand that that's like hood rules, if you were like a real nigga, that's I'm not a real nigga. I'm just a typical regular dude. You understand? But yeah, man, anything positive, if you're laughing, if you're smart, if you think different, if you like different things, you know what I'm saying? If you're into sci-fi, if it's fucked up to say, but it's the truth. Anything smart or intelligent or that requires you to think, reading and writing, and that's a no-go for niggas. That's the reason why I stay out of the hood. Straight up. But I do feel bad for those that are in the hood that are not niggas. And I've met quite a few of them. And I try my best to help them get out of that situation. Because it's nothing like being trapped. You know what I'm saying? Being around, that is a form of being trapped. Like being around people that you can't relate to. And just because you're in an environment, the environment doesn't make you. It makes everybody else that you're submersed in. I've been around those type of people. That's the reason why, like, when I was younger, a lot of times you'll see me in the hood, in the projects. Because I always met a few motherfucking thorough ass, black people in there that was smart, that could dress and all the rest of that shit. It was just due to circumstance. They couldn't, it wasn't their fault that they lived in the hood. They lived with their parents there. That's the only thing that their parents or single parent could afford. And for those people, I like those type of people because, man, it ain't nothing like it ain't nothing like a smart ass nigga. Straight up, I'll put it to you like that. That's the type of people I like. I like smart ass people that do nigga like shit. Like, excuse me, no. Let me take it back. No. Seriously. I like smart ass people that have nigga like tendencies. Like every now and then you might, you know what I'm saying, eat some oodles and noodles, and I'll laugh like, damn, you stupid for that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like this nigga, like he could turn it off and on, and at times, you know what I'm saying? You know, he'll do it like, he won't do it like to embarrass anyone or embarrass himself. Man, it's difficult to explain, but that's who I like fucking around with. You know what I'm saying? A nigga, a smart ass motherfucker that just got nigga like tendencies every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you a real nigga? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Dumbass nigga. That's what you are. You go to school, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You seen that meme? I'm gonna get out of here, but you remember that meme? That shit was circulating for like a whole year. I don't know how old it is, but it was this broad. She was a real nigga. It was this broad, and she had a rock, and it was this little kid that was near a pond. And they were throwing rocks in the pond. I guess like throwing it to make it skeet across the water, right? So the girl picks up the rock and says, "Ooh, a dirty rock." And then the little kid is like, "It's a rock." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be dirty. And then he paused and he looked at it. He was like, "Did you go to school, bitch?" That shit was funny as shit. I don't want little kids. I don't think little kids should be cursing, but that shit was damn funny as shit. And I think, like, they paused it, they stopped it. I think she pushed them in that pond, yo, for real. That's my word. Other than that, man, I hate real niggas, man. Y'all can go to hell. Shit. Fucking want to motherfucking think everything that's negative is good. Fuck out of here, man. You ain't nothing but a genetically modified nigga. That's what the hell you are. Every time y'all niggas show your asses, whether it's on fucking camera, like literally with your pants sagging and shit like that, or you women with the fucking purple, orange, green color fucking weaves and shit, big ass nails everywhere, your ass out, twerking and all the rest of that shit. Every time you do that shit, you just show people that y'all ain't nothing but fucking damn animals, savages and shit. And this is the reason why they had the talented 10th. They had to separate themselves from the black community. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why the foreign people, the Haitians, the Jamaicans, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's black, that's from the Africans, that's from other countries come over here and say they're not black, because it's a negative stereotype that's been placed on the race, you know, and they respect their heritage. You know what I'm saying? The Haitians, Zoe, niggas, you don't fuck with them. The Jamaicans, you don't fuck with them. But us black people that are niggas over here, oh shit. They don't give a fuck about culture. They don't give a fuck about nothing but money. When you see real niggas on Instagram, on YouTube, that's the only thing that they talk about is fucking money, and don't even realize that they're slaves to it. Because at the end of the day, guess what, you dumbass? Somebody has to print up that money. Somebody makes that 75% cotton and 25% linen paper that you spend. It ain't coming from another fucking planet, so you a slave to them. And at the end of the day, that's a white family that runs that business of making the money that you spend. At the end of the day, you just want the white man's approval, and that's just the truth.